because my husband and I really put an effort into thinking, looking around the schools in the area. The big reason had to be to give our kids that competitive edge.
So definitely there is an advantage for students who are proficient in both English and in French.
Well, as parents, we are always looking for providing our children with maximum opportunities for growth and development, and I can't think of a better way to help our children flourish than to learn a second language.
It's been really interesting being kind of the only one in the household or in the family that really is aware of the French language, but the French Immersion program has prepared me so well that I'm confident in my abilities.
Often we do get the question from parents, do I need to speak French in order for my child to attend a French immersion school? And the answer is no. There is no prerequisite that says that parents need to know French. Our communication at a school level with parents is in English, so our newsletters, report cards, all of that information is communicated in English.
It was kind of intimidating in the beginning, but now they see it's not. Everything's coming home is in English, and so it makes it easier for the parent to kind of focus on what they need to focus as opposed to worrying about translating everything that they're receiving.
I know parents are often concerned that if their children are struggling in any way academically, that they think that the French immersion is not an option for their child, but I certainly want to clarify any misconception around that. If a child is in an English program and they're struggling, we offer them support. That's why we have learning services support teachers. We have remedial PALS programs. We will offer that same type of support and level of support for children in our French immersion program. So it's very inclusionary. We welcome all children and we will support them as the needs arise.
Nous, vous, elle ou il. Et on sait déjà cela, on a déjà travaillé avec cela. Deuxièmement, il te faut soit le verbe.
Je sais que si je suis contre un autre candidat, même pour un emploi en anglais, je sais que si mon CV dit que je suis française aussi, il va me donner l'avantage.
They're acquiring language skills naturally, and so it's just a natural, fluid language learning process for them, and it's not forced, it's not by rote, it's just through communication and through the instruction during the day. In our school board especially, all learners are supported through small group instruction, through whole group instruction, through lots and lots of collaboration, through technology. We're very fortunate in our school board to have the 21st century learners really promoted and supported through different technology and apps. In the later grades of French immersion, when kids are getting into grade 4 and 5 and up, and those literacy skills have really become entrenched in their learning, they demonstrate a superior proficiency in both oral communication in English and in French, their written communication skills, and their reading skills really take off. It really promotes divergent thinking outside of the box, so they become really good problem solvers. I always tell my students, il faut penser en français, they need to think in French, and we try to avoid throwing English words into sentences and expressions, which promotes problem solving, which we know is key to 21st century learning, key to jobs of the future. We know that that's what employers are looking for, good problem solvers.
Things that I've learned in even grade 1, I still remember that help me now in grade 12, and just being able to put all that together, I know it's really going to help me going forward. And the sense of community within the program is amazing.